Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Gimme A Minute, the over Thanksgiving version. Alright, so, got my hair did. Woo, look, mohawk. I just needed a cut very badly. I wanted to show you some projects that my students did that I think are pretty darn cool. So if I can figure out how to turn this camera around and show you, I'm going to do that. So, let's see, here we go. We got some pretty cool board games my kids made, and we got some Chutes and Ladders versions. This one right here is pretty cool. It has like, I don't know if you can see the cards up in the corner there. It has like 6 mini games instead of just like one big board game. I thought that was a pretty darn cool idea. This one is super nice and colorful. Hearts and flowers. And this one goes this way. Figurative language game. She's got it all over here. She's got cards and pieces. This one, these guys made on cardboard, so it's actually like a hard board game, more board, than the metal folders that I gave the students to work with. So he labeled everything. He's got it cool. Campfire, barn, lake, and all kinds of fun. This one is a very colorful Chutes and Ladders type game, but they didn't leave me any instructions, so I'm not really sure how to play that. I'm going to have to ask them on that one. This one was a nice game. It's if you land on a color, you have to pick a card, and then if you get it right, you get to move on after you roll the dice. And you got to go all the way around from the start, which is up there in the corner, to the finish. Now this one, super colorful. Check that out. There's the little like vortex whirlpool action. You go from one spot to the next because you start down here, like in this little village. Kind of looks maybe like a little Ewok village, mountains or some kind of fantasy land. Some mountains up there with a bad guy. You start, you go along here. You get to the bad guy, and you gotta pass. You gotta do a riddle to pass to get to the little vortex. Pop over to this one, and let me go a little bit further. There we go. Pop over to this one, and then you go around here. There's another bad guy. You probably got to do something to get past him, and then up to the castle for the win. And this one is pretty neat. This one's called Victory Royale. All kinds of colors and lines and spots. They used the pretty decorative tape to do it. I thought it was pretty neat. It was 2 of my male students, and also I thought they did a great job. We did this unit. We finished like 2 weeks ago, and I finally got around to grading them. The other students did children's books, like figurative language children's books, to do their deal. Here was the rubric that I used, and I just made it up today when I got here. Oh, there we go. Board instructions, neatness. They gave me an answer key, cards for gameplay, and creativity in the use of figurative language. Most students did really, really well. I had some that didn't finish their board and stuff like that, or didn't give me instructions. That was the worst thing, because your game looks neat, but how do you play? That was about it. So they had a good time making it. I got a kid that made a pop-up thing. I don't know how it works. Then I had another student make like a periodic table of figurative language. So that was pretty neat. They worked pretty hard. Oh, let me show you. I got my iPad cart in, so let me show you how super cool it is. It's right here. They're all charging. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? They all sit in there. It's a set of 28. And let me show you, because I was using one just a minute ago. Let me set the computer down so I can show you one of the iPads. Here's the iPad. Here's the keyboard. Oh, brother. Goes this way. Man, this really tripped my students out too with this keyboard action. Look at that. Boom. Nice case. I've got each one of them numbered. It's got our school technology number in there. And then it's more like a computer. so students can type or whatever. And then if you just want to do iPad actions, iPad apps, boom, you sure can. So if they wanted to, oh, look, there's another keyboard too for the iPad. We had them install some apps that were in our district self-service. So each class period on Thursday got to install a different app from here, our district self-service, stuff like that. We should have, we got Quizlet, iMovie, Word, PowerPoint, GarageBand. Of course, most importantly, we have Schoology. And OneDrive so they can, do stuff, because the district has Microsoft 365 accounts for the students, and so they can save. I think each kid has like a gig storage space, which is just insane. But I just wanted to pop in and say happy holidays. I hope you get to spend time with family and loved ones. And don't forget to give your pets a treat. They like turkey too. Maybe not green beans so much, but I know my dog loves turkey. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, guys. It's good to see you again. Have a great day.